Welcome to United Voice newscast. In the headlines, MP Jack Warner continues to intensify the call for change, and a former UNC MP charges the Prime Minister's residence $30,000 for 3 bags of kurma. And now, the news in details. The MP for Chaguanas West, MP Jack Warner, has continued his clarion call for change. In this last week, Mr. Warner put out a press statement, and he said, "It is informative to note that according to the party's constitution, any member who is before the disciplinary committee cannot put his name up for elections. So, Warner, Mirage and Peters will all be ineligible for any elections that the party may call." He said it is ironic that the National Executive, whose own legitimacy must be called into question, given that their term of office has long expired, will seek now to use the very regulations of the party's constitution which they have flouted to retain their positions. He continued to say that the fact that instead of preparing itself for a snap general election, the UNC preoccupies itself with finding treacherous ways of getting rid of its members who dare to call for change and eternal elections, which are long overdue by several years. Mr. Warner added, "Here is a party that refuses to acknowledge that the Congress of the People generated 148,000 votes, thereby dictating the urgent need for a serious political accommodation. Here is a party that is mowed in the past, that refuses to deal with the present so as to be ready for the future. Instead of the political leader's vision is to buy a political party hopper from the COP with a sensational appointment that replaces NER leader, the Honorable Dr. Carson Charles, from the Alliance." He said, "It is a shame that while all of this is going on, the UNC fails to address the political issues of the day facing the nation under Patrick Manning. My colleagues are more committed than ever to take our message of change to the membership of the party. The UNC National Executive Committee had asked us to refrain from holding public meetings and give the retreat a chance to work. Well, all that is now behind us. Our efforts to broadcast the message of change, political accommodation, and the free, fair internal elections that are long overdue will be intensified. I am therefore resuming and urging Trinidad and Tobago to come out from later on this week and have their voice heard." That was a statement by Austin Jack Warner, MP for Chaguanas West. The Voice has had many views over the last few weeks on these meetings, and when they were briefly suspended, it was overwhelming that the people of Trinidad and Tobago wanted these meetings to resume. In our second story tonight, former UNC minister and government minister and MP charges Prime Minister's house $30,000 for kurma. Makes me wonder what was going on when the UNC was in government. $30,000, yes, that's correct. Not $30. Not $300, not $3,000, but $30,000 for 3 bags of kurma. I'm calling on all of you here that are present looking at us tonight to send me a recipe for kurma so that I can make some and surely make $30,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome all of you and your views, and we ask you to write your views in to theunitedvoice@yahoogroups.com. Until tomorrow night, may God bless and have a good one. This was United Voice Newscast.